International Conference on Contemporary Innovative Practices in Management on 13th and 14th April. And the university has got overwhelming response from academic fraternity. We have almost got 850 registrations, and after referring the papers to the referees, 300 full-length papers have been accepted for presentation in the conference. In view of the large number of papers, almost in all the 4 tracks, contemporary sessions shall have to be conducted. So in all, there would be convening 16 technical sessions and 1 inaugural and 1 valedictory session. I think in the North India it would be a landmark conference wherein we would be having 16 technical sessions, wherein 4 concurrent sessions would be conducted at a time. Delegates have been coming from all parts of the country as well as from abroad. In fact, this conference aims to develop literature on country-specific and continent-specific management practices. All the accepted papers shall be published in the Pacific Business Review International, and all the abstracts have already been published in the souvenir being published on the occasion of the seminar. The peculiarities of this seminar would be that in all the sessions, the full-length papers that shall have to be presented shall be fully recorded, and they shall be available online for reference from time to time. As per my experience of attending various conferences and seminars, I have not found this large number of turnout except in the association level conferences like All India Commerce Association or Indian Society for Training and Development. So except in the All India level associations of various academic fraternities, it would be almost for the first time that in a seminar being conducted by any university department, this such a overwhelmingly large number of papers should be presented.
Who is going to inaugurate this seminar?
Our president, our vice chancellor is designated as president. He would be inaugurating this seminar. Actually, we believe in strictly in the sense of the academic deliberation. So our inaugural shall be very brief, of not more than 50 minutes, because we will have to devote more time on technical sessions. And generally, if you have too many formalities in the inaugural and valedictory session, you lose a lot of time, and even it becomes difficult to maintain the timelines. And therefore, to maintain the timelines perfectly, that say when we would be inaugurating the seminar at 10 dot means 10 dot, and if we have to conclude the inaugural session by 10:50, so it would be concluded by 10:50. So that is why we are keeping the inaugural and valedictory sessions business-like sessions, and more time shall be devoted in the technical session. In the inaugural, just there shall be one keynote address, and keynote address shall be delivered by Professor Vijay Pade of the Mumbai Education Trust. He is the director, group director there.
Yes, as you told that it is an international conference from where the countries from where the delegations are coming.
I think this information the organizing secretary of the seminar, Dr. Mahima Birla, would be giving in a better way, because she has prepared the entire list of the participants, so she would be able to give this information.
There are many international delegates also in this international conference, and the delegates are coming from Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, Moscow, Nepal, and I think there are more than 50 international delegates that we are having from all over the world.
And therefore, we cannot adjust somebody to be eminent and somebody to be non-eminent. Any person who has been presenting a research paper in the seminar, for us everybody is eminent. Because sometimes somebody may be having a bigger designation, but at the same time, sometimes even an assistant paper may have contributed a very well documented and paper with good empirical evidence. And therefore we cannot call him as non-eminent. Therefore for us, all the 300